Hey, Tim Archer here, Everest SEO. This video is for Dr. Capetanakis. I do apologize, Doctor. I probably just butchered your name. Not the best way to start out, but hey, it's all uphill from here, right? So, Dr. C, the first thing I'd like to point out with the site is that it's actually not mobile responsive. If you're not familiar with the term, mobile responsiveness just means the site is designed from a back-end standpoint to be used on mobile devices such as smartphones or tablets. A couple years ago, this really wouldn't have mattered, but now over 60% of searches are done on cell phones or mobile devices, and it's really a huge component of search visibility. If we close your site, if we close the browser size down to the size of a cell phone, you can kind of see that your site is kind of difficult to navigate when the screen is this size. You're going to scroll from left to right to read the text. It's kind of tough to find the links, and finding a phone number is even more difficult just because you have to navigate through the entire page manually. So from a user standpoint, it is somewhat difficult, and people are just more likely to leave the site when they can't find the information they're looking for. The other reason that the mobile responsive is important, though, is that Google actually gives favor to sites that are mobile responsive. If we go to a new tab, Google actually has its own web developer test that can test for mobile responsive design. So I went ahead and entered your URL and analyzed the site. And from Google's eyes, basically, your site is not functionable on a cell phone. This is kind of what it looks like. Then you can see over here, the text is too small, the links, you can't really use them. Mobile viewpoint is just too far away. And the other reason this is affecting your visibility is that Google actually will hide your site in the local results, in the map results, when someone is searching for your services if your site isn't mobile friendly. So if we go to Google and type gynecologist Encinitas, uh, your site is not able to be viewed in these local results from a cell phone if your site isn't mobile friendly. So like I said, that's over 60% of searches that you're not having any kind of visibility in just because Google sees your site as not mobile friendly, so it just hides it in the search results. If we click on one of your competitor sites that is showing up in the top results, Dr. Diana Hop, and then we do the same thing to her browser, close the screen size down, you can see how the site actually reformats itself almost to a completely new site that's easy to navigate on a cell phone. You're just scrolling up and down. There's no searching for phone numbers or content. All you have to do is flick the finger up to go down, flick the finger down to go up. And that's a big reason that she's in those top results and your site isn't. So if we go back to the local results, actually, another way that Google determines what sites to list in these top results is actually called what are called citations. Citations are just basically local directory listings, kind of like how we used to list businesses in the phone book, but now it's virtual. So the more listings you have in the virtual phone book, which are these sites like Yellow Pages, Yelp, all these different directory sites you can submit your information to, the more times your business shows up, the more likely Google is to show your site in the first few search results. So I've got a tool that shows me all of the citations that you currently have up for the site. And actually, as far as the number of citations go, you've got a pretty good amount. You've got 99 active citations. you're missing out on 80. You've got 80 potential, which is actually pretty good. Most businesses are in the 200 as far as potential, so you're doing pretty well there. What I wanted to point out though is that in the active citations, there's actually a little bit of inconsistency. Google loves to have the same format, the same address, same everything basically in the citations because that just affirms to it that this is a legitimate business operating out of this address and this is where they can find you. So you can kind of see there's a few different addresses for the site. There's a few different titles for the sites in all the directories, and it's not that it's confusing the consumers. It's just confusing Google. It really wants to have these citations all perfectly the same, and the more variation you have, the less likely it's going to be shown in the search results. So another thing I'd like to do for you is go in and edit all of these citations so that we can get them consistent across the board and then get you showing up in those local map results. And then the final thing I wanted to go over, if we go back to the search results, are these organic results below the map results. After the map results, these are the most popular way people find what they're looking for is in the organic results down here. How do you get into the organic results? Well, a combination of having a mobile responsive site, having citations, having content on your site that's relevant to what the people are searching for, which you already do, so that's good, and also the amount of backlinks coming into your site. Backlinks are just basically tunnels from one website to another. So if someone's on, say, Wikipedia, and they search for a gynecologist, and there's a link from Wikipedia to your website, when they click on the word gynecologist or obstetrician, that's considered a backlink. And not only is the web user transferred from Wikipedia to your site, but Wikipedia is also transferring authority and trust to your site. So the more backlinks pointed into your site, the more authority and trust your site has. And if we look at your site, again, this is just a tool I use, Majestic. It tells me basically the amount of backlinks coming into the site. You can see that you've got 18 different referring domains that are all pointed in towards the site. And that's not a bad number, but there's a little room for improvement there. And if we look at the results, again, this Dr. Diana Hop, if we take a look at her site and we ask ourselves why is she up there, she's got a mobile-friendly site, she's got citations, and she's also got backlinks. So if you've got 18 referring domains or backlinks, take a look at her site. Dr. Diana Hop, she has 32 referring domains or backlinks. So backlinks are super important as far as organic rankings go. Again, this is, if you really wanted to, you could go out and find different websites to link into your site yourself, but it can be pretty difficult to find sites that are both authoritative and have a lot of power, and also that are willing to create links to your site. So what I can offer is I actually have my own private network of backlinks that I have developed with some search partners, and I can actually have backlinks pointed in directly to your site so that we can match this 32 number here. We can bring your number from 18 up and over 32, so that way you're going to leapfrog her site in the results, and then you're going to steal all that search traffic from her. So Dr. C, I think we'll wrap the video up here, getting kind of long. Hopefully you learned a couple things of value. You can absolutely put all of these things into effect yourself, or if you did want to have them done professionally, I would be more than happy to help you out. My cell is 440-935-5219. I'll also list my contact information below the video. And other than that, I thank you for watching and hope you have a great weekend.